Young, she's one. La Yashala, which means to Israel. Imagine in the room, start putting Yakadum, which means stand, turn, and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Balakaka, Tabah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashmayim, Nathanano, Lachom, Kaliwam, Wasalakno, Kobakno, Kaslakno, Kobakno, Wala'a, Tabiano, Wanasai one, a ball. Hawashanu, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Waka, Malakwa, Wa'ala, Watapara, Lawalamu, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Forever. So be it. Prayer for the power structure in Hebrew. Rakadai Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Ma'ik Allah. Wa Lahayim. Wa Tizabi Allah Yahan. Halawapi. Hasbrudi. Hakutzayani. Hakayali. Wa Akwaki. Yahweh. Wa Hashem Yahweh. Wa Amun. In the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. The angel. Commanding General Yohanan. Generals. Captains. The officers. Troopers. The sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. Pray for the prophesied curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen
to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
To the evils and curses.
To the evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
The
Thy prophets.
the
The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel. And refuse to give to the school. Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. And evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nations. Their drug dealers. The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. The Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, posse comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shah, Michael and Gabriel, come down with flying swords and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause it to shake it thy coming. The name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you always. So be it. Psalm face the front. And Yeshua, which means be seated. All right, we right back. Rocking it out in this Sabbath service, picking up where we left off. Where did I put my phone? If you can find it. We're going to pick up right where we left off at Leviticus 26 and 21. We're going to pick it up in the Hebrew. In verse 21. Wa'an Thalakwa Aimya Korya Wala'ah Ta'abwa Bashemai Laya Wasapathya Aliakum Makah Shabai Tata'athikum. Verse 22. Select. You don't know where I put my phone? I might have put it on that. We need. I hear it. Is it in my pocket? Water. Let's lock it. From verse 22. Washalakathia become Athayas, Ashada, Washakala, Athkum, Waharyatha, Ath Bahamathkum, Wahamayatum, Athkum, Wanashamwa, Darakikum, verse 23, Wa'am, Bala, La'a, Dosarwa, Loya, Wahalakathum, Aimya, Korya, verse 24, Walakathya, Ap Anya Aimkum, Makorya, Wakayathya, Askum Gum Anya Shabai, Al Katathicum, verse 25, Wabathya, Aliakum Harab, Nakumath Nakum Bariath, Wanasathkum, Al Ariakum, Washalchathya, the bar, Baswakum, Wanasathum, Bayad, Awiyab, verse 26, Bashbarya, Lakum, Mata, Lachum, Wapwa Ishar, Nashum, Lachamkum, Basan War, Achad, Washiabwa, Lachamkum, Umshkwal, Wakalathum, Wala'ah, Dashabaiwa, 27, Wa'am, Baza'ath, La'ah, Dashmaiwa, La'yah, Walakathum, Aimya Bakorya. And back to the English. 26 and 21. And if you walk contrary unto me, and will not hearken unto me, I will bring 7 times more plagues unto you according to your sins. I will also send wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children, and destroy your cattle, and make you few in number, and your highways shall be desolate. So in another part of the scriptures that where the Lord went through the blessings and the rewards that we would get for obeying the Most High's laws and statutes and commandments, and the curses that we would get for not obeying them. And every curse that you see in the Bible that goes along with disobeying the Most High and his laws, we've experienced as a people. And we only more so than anybody else on the planet. And that's undeniable. Every curse that you see in here, you see out there as soon as you walk out the door into your neighborhood. Every single one. Verse 23. And if you will not be reformed by me by these things, but will walk contrary unto me, then will I also walk contrary unto you, and will punish you yet 7 times for your sins. And I will bring a sword upon you that shall avenge the quarrel of my covenant. And when ye are gathered together within your cities, I will send a pestilence among you. And ye shall be delivered into the hand of the enemy. And when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven, and they shall deliver you your bread again by weight, and ye shall eat and not be satisfied. And if you will not for all this hearken unto me, but walk contrary to me, then I will walk contrary unto you also in fury. And we're going to jump back to the Hebrew. Verse 28. Wahalakathya aimukum bachamath kwarya waesarathya afkum ap anya shabai al khatathikum. Verse 29. Wakalathum bashar bunyakum or bashar benathikum. The Kalwa. Verse 30. Washmadathya Ath Bamathikum Wakarathya Ath Kamunyakum Wanathathya Ath Pagariakum Al Pagaria Galawaliakum Wagaila the Pasha Athkum. Verse 31. Wanathathya Ath Irikum Karba Washamwathya Ath Makurashikum Wala'a Aryach Baryach Naichakum. Verse 32. Washamathya Anya Ath Parataza Washmumwa Aliyah Ayabukum Hayashabyum Ba. Verse 33. Waathkum Azarach Salaki Azarah Bagoyum Wahari Quathya Karyakum Karab Wayatha Aratzakum Shema Wa'arikum Yahayawa Karaba. 34. Az Daratza Haratza As Shabathathya Kal Yamya Hashema Wathum Baratza Ayabukum Az Dashbath Haratza Waharatzath Ath Shabbathathya. And back to the English from verse 28. Then I will walk contrary unto you also in fury, and even I will chastise you 7 times for your sins. So we get our chastisement for our sins from the Most High, because he's a good father. A good father chastises a son that goes off. You don't chastise other people's sons. You let them get their own punishment. You let them, if they go off, they might get bombed into oblivion. If they go off, they might, whatever happens to them happens. But our punishment is heavy. Our punishment is spiritual because it's a punishment. It's a lesson. Everything that we're going through right now is an extreme punishment because we were extremely disobedient. Verse 29, and ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. And I will destroy your high places and cut down your images and cast your carcasses upon the carcasses of your idols. And my soul shall abhor you. And I will make your cities waste and bring your sanctuaries unto desolation. And I will not smell the savor of your sweet odors. And I will bring the land into desolation, and your enemies which dwell therein shall be astonished at it. And that's today. Our land is in desolation. Our enemies dwell in it and are amazed at how messed up it is. Our enemies are living in our land and looking around like and crying because it's being bombed and buildings are collapsing, and crying because people are in agony in our land. The people in control of our land that are getting, I don't know if I should keep saying bombed on you, that are getting attacked by other countries are in tears because their buildings are finally getting attacked. They shouldn't even be there. That's biblical. 33, and I will scatter you among the heathen and will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate and your cities waste. And that's where we're at now. We scattered among the heathen. We're all in the four corners of the earth. We're in anywhere that we're at. Even if you think that it's a country that we dominate, our oppressor dominates that country. You think, hey, okay, so Haiti, they have control technically of their own country, right? Does anybody think that the Haitians run Haiti? Does anybody think that Haiti can be built up into a prosperous society? No. Why? Because everybody is sucking and dry. Everybody is using their politicians against each other. That's where we're at right now. And our land is desolate and our cities are waste. And that even refers to our cities within cities. If you go into our neighborhoods in any city, there's a nice part of the city that's not ours. And there's a city within that city that's desolate and that's laid waste. 34, then shall the land enjoy her Sabbaths, as long as it lieth desolate, and ye be in your enemy's land. Even then shall the land rest and enjoy her Sabbath. And that's basically kind of sarcastically saying, okay, you didn't want to follow my laws and give the land a Sabbath? All right, now the land's going to get a Sabbath because you're going to be off it. It's going to be desolate. It's not going to grow anything. Verse 35, we're going to go back to the Hebrew. Kal yom yashma, dashbath asashar, la'a shabbatha, vashabbathathikum, vashkath, vasalakia, vashabbathkum, aliyah, verse 36, wa'anarium, lakum, wa'abathia, marat, balabam, ba'artzazah, ba'yabiham, wa'adap, athum, kawal, Allah, nadap, wa'naswa, Masath, Harab, Wanapalwa, Wa'ayan, Radap, 37, Wakashalwa, Ayash, Ba'akiwa, Kompanya, Harab, Ordap, Ayan, Wala'a, Dahaya, Lakum, Dakwama, Lapunya, Ayabukum, verse 38. Wabadathum, Bagawarya, Bagawaryam, Wa'alaka, Athkamaratza, Salakia Akala, Asmaratza, Ayabukum, verse 39. Wahanasharium, Makum, Yamakwa, Bawunum, Baratza, Ayabukum, Wa'ap, Bawunath, Abathum, Athum, Yamakwa, verse 40. Waswadwa, Athaiwanum, Wa'ath Iwan, Abathum, Ma'ilum, Ashar, Ma'alwa, Baya, Wa'ap, Ashar, Halakwa, Anya, Bakoria, verse 41, Ap Anya Alak, Imam, Bakoria, Wahabathya, Athum, Baratza, Ayabyum, Awa, Az Yakanai, Lababum, Ha'irol, Wa'az, Yaratazawa, Ath Iwanum, and back to the English from 35. As long as it lieth desolate, it shall rest, because it did not rest in your Sabbaths when ye dwelt upon it. And upon them that are left alive of you, I will send a faintness into their hearts in the land of their enemies. And the sound of a shaken leaf shall chase them, and they shall flee, as fleeing from a sword, and they shall fall when none pursueth. And honestly, that's right here today, because we even know we've been through so much and we go through so much every day that we're afraid at times, and we don't even need to be afraid. It's a joke, right? In movies, you're gonna see the black people start running, and everybody else start running. Or it's a joke in real life. If you see black people running, everybody else better run, because we're gonna be the first ones to sense danger, because we got a heightened sense for it, because we're in danger all the time. Verse 37, and they shall fall one upon another, as it were before a sword, when none pursueth, and ye shall have no power to stand before your enemies, which we don't. Like some of y'all trying to bring up these movements and all these different little black power movements and FBA movements. And the goofy part about it is y'all talking about, physical battle or physical strength. We have no physical strength in this place. None. We are a hated, oppressed minority inside the most powerful country on the planet. There is nothing that we could do to build up our own physical strength against this place. It's silly to even think that you can. That's why this thing is spiritual. We got to pray and wait for the Lord. We got to have a God in heaven that loves us enough to deliver us. If you think that you can vote your way to deliverance, you're goofy. If you think that you can build up a black militia, you're goofy. You're silly. And that's what this scripture is saying. You shall have no power to stand before your enemies. You're not going to create a revolution. You're not going to do it, because it's God that's keeping you down here. God is the reason that we're here, and God's got to be the reason that we get out. 38, and you shall perish among the heathen, and the land of your enemies shall eat you up. And they that are left of you shall pine away in their iniquity in your enemies' lands. And also in the iniquities of their fathers shall they pine away with them. If they shall confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers with their trespass, which they trespassed against me, and that also they have walked contrary unto me, and that I also have walked contrary unto them, and have brought them into the land of their enemies. If then their uncircumcised hearts be humbled, and they then accept the punishment of their iniquity. And that's the point right now. That's the point of us coming together and coming back to the Most High. and coming back as a nation to the law, statutes, and commandments. This is accepting the punishment of our iniquity and accepting that the Lord has put himself contrary to us. If we have that humility, Bible shot.
If I may, I'm just gonna make it real quick. And you was dropping so heavy, and that's what I was waiting for you to drop. That once we stop celebrating Thanksgiving, then you know what I'm saying, the Most High and His people will be on one accord. Only thing you have to do is stop celebrating Thanksgiving.
Facts, but you can't even do that. You can't even do that, King. You can't help yourself. You know there's going to be a big fat fried turkey on the table, and you can't help yourself. You're going to go over to Big Mama's house, and you're going to sit down, and they're going to ask you, and they're going to say, you know, I heard you talking about this Israelite stuff, and you're not going to say a word. They're going to say, what's up with this Israelite stuff I hear you talking about? You're going to be munching on this turkey leg. You're going to say, well, you know, God said that we're supposed to, you know, not eat pork. And, you know, yeah, mama, you got to pass that mac and cheese. You can't half-ass this. You can't do it. This is humbling yourself, because guess what? It's a humbling experience to sit in front of your whole Christian family and tell them something different and contrary to their beliefs.
That's right.
And they're going to tell you that you're crazy, that you're in a cult. They're going to tell you what's wrong with you. You're going to be the weirdo of the family. That's a humbling experience, and it's supposed to be. And if you're a man, you can stand firm through it, and your family going to admire you afterwards for it. They're going to look up to you. If you can stand through that part of having to explain something that's so contrary to what they learned all their life. But instead, you're going to be sitting there saying, pass them yams. And that's where you have to.
Oh, if I may. And that's a nice family.
Right.
An unnice family, you know what I'm saying, will still ask you 15, 20 years later, do you still want to come to the Thanksgiving dinner? Even though they know for the past 15 years, you didn't do it.
Yeah.
And they understand the reason why you didn't do it. But they still ask you. That's a not humble family. And the majority of us have that family.
That's a
every
fact.
year they ask you, and every year for the past 15 years, you said no. And they still ask you.
That's a fact. And it's just like Cap said the other day. He said, you want to test something out? You know, your mother wants you to have some Thanksgiving dinner so bad. Tell her to make you some a week later. That's all. Say okay. Just make that turkey December 10th. I'll come over December 10th and have some turkey and yams with you. Will she do it? Nope. If y'all go over there on Thursday and have the turkey and the yams and the sweet potato and watch the parade and sit around the table and laugh and joke and watch football while you're eating the sweet potato pie, facts. You can't live on both sides of this, man. You got to let go of the worldly things. There's nothing harmless about it. You can't go and say, I don't celebrate it while you're celebrating it. You can't say, I'm not celebrating. I'm just eating. I'm just having some free food. That's the whole celebration. That's what everybody knows Thanksgiving for, is the food. It's sitting around the table and eating. That's the whole point of the holiday. You can't go sit down and eat and say, I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm just having some food with my family. No, you're not. You're a Thanksgiving celebrating pilgrim.
Oh no, let me drop in it, because you're dropping it so heavy.
Please.
I'm gonna let you know. For years, I have to chill in my car with my family having Thanksgiving. Years. I have a place to go. You know what I mean? And this was before I came into the truth, but I knew Thanksgiving was wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? I knew Christmas was wrong, but my family came in and I didn't get down like that. You know what I mean? I didn't get down. See, one thing about me, I never believed in the Bible until a priest and a prophet taught me about the Bible, because I wasn't indoctrinated. But I knew Thanksgiving was wrong. I knew The white man was the goddamn devil what the Bible speaks of. The white woman is the goddamn devil what the Bible speaks of. And we celebrating somebody else's massacre who did not oppress us.
So you loved your people.
I love my people. And guess what? Even, you know what I mean? Even I did not think that the Native American at the time wasn't my people. I realized we had something in common.
Right. Right.
I realized we had something in common. You know, I probably was in the spirit or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this. I had nowhere, you know what I'm saying? I spent Thanksgiving in my car for years until I ran into Isupk and I had a safe place to go on Thanksgiving.
That's what's
you know what I mean? I had a place to go with everybody that was on one accord.
Yeah.
And I, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know what I mean? Your family, you know what I mean? You live with your family and you don't want, you know what I mean? You don't want to hear the music and all that stuff. And they, you know what I mean? They're knocking on the door. Or, hey, come in, you know what I'm saying? Come eat some food. When you don't want to hear it, come to the school. Yep. A brother is there and y'all just going to chop it up and chill.
That's it.
Yeah, Isupk was a safe place for me because now I had a place to go when my family constantly chastised me the reason why I didn't come to Thanksgiving Salah.
No, that's so heavy. And not only do you have a place to go, Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday, which means that we're always going to be right here. General Muhammad teaching, Captain Zariak teaching. We're going to be right here, the same place we are every Thursday. And look at all the different schools and zones that join us on Thursday. There's brothers in the school in Baltimore, in Texas, in Milwaukee, in Chicago, in Atlanta. There's going to be brothers in the school on Thursday. And you can be there learning these scriptures and being with your family. But the weak people amongst you are going to be with your auntie and your 8 cousins munching on a turkey leg while everybody fights all around you. While your uncle that molested your cousin, they on both sides of you. Your mama is fighting with your third stepdaddy across the table. Somebody getting ready to throw dinner rolls at each other's head. And somehow you think that this is a fun, like, am I saying something crazy? This is everybody's experience. Thanksgiving is not a pleasant, it's not a wholesome, family-friendly, fun thing. When you think of your family getting together in the world, you think about strife. You think about who got issues with who going to confront who, what topics is going to come up at the table, who shouldn't be in a room with who. Because our families are broken. And the holidays that this society celebrates, all it does is highlight and underscore the brokenness. This is where you heal. This is where you fix your family. Yeah, Donald Trump ain't worried about that. He's having a Leviticus 26:42. Was crossed with Asbar Yathya Yaiquab wa Asbar Yathya Yasizak wa Asbar Yathya Abraham Azakar wa Ratazah Azakar 43 wa Haratazah the Izab Maham wa the Ratazah As Shabbathathya Bashama Mahum Wahum Yarat Zawa Iwanya Ya'ain Bab Ya'ain Bam Shapatya Maasya Wa'ath Laquathya Wa'ila Napashim verse 44 Wa'abdum Za'ath Ba'athum Baratazah Ayabyum La'a Maasyum Wala'a Galathium Lachlathum Lapar Variathia Thum Kaya Anyahawa Alahayum Wazakarathia Lahum Bariath Rashanyum Ashar Otaziathia Athum Maratazah Matazarium
Layunya, Hagwarium, Lahayath, Lahum, Lahayim, Anyahawa, verse 46, Salah, Akwal, Hakathium, Wa Mashapatyum, Wa Thawarium, Wa Thawarath, Ashar, the son, Yahweh, Bayanwa, Bayan, Banyashala, Bahar, Sayanya, Bayad Masha, 27 verse 1, Wa the bar Yahweh al Mashala Amar, 2, the bar Banyashala, Wa Marath Salahum, Wa Yash, Salaki Ayash Kaya, Yapalya Nadar, Barakach, not Pashath, La Yahweh. And back to the English. From 28, the land, or from 43, the land also shall be left of them and shall enjoy her Sabbaths. Or Salaki from verse 42. Then will I remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham will I remember. Now I will remember the land. The land also shall be left of them, and shall enjoy her Sabbaths, while she lieth desolate without them. And they shall accept of the punishment of their iniquity, even because they despised my judgments, and because their soul abhorred my statutes. And yet, for all, so like we said earlier, the Most High is a good father. The good father says, all right, you don't want to follow my rules, go out there and see what happens. Verse 44. And yet for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, I will not cast them away, neither will I abhor them, to destroy them utterly, and to break my covenant with them. For I am the Lord their God. But I will, for their sakes, remember the covenant of their ancestors, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt in the sight of the heathen, that I might be their God. I am the Lord. These are the statutes and the judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When a man shall make a singular vow, the persons shall be for the Lord by thy estimation. Now we're going to go back to the Hebrew, Leviticus 27 and verse 3. Wahaya Araka Hazakar, Mabun, Aisharium, Shana, Wa'id, Bun Shashayim, Shana, Wahaya Araka, Hamashim, Slaki Hamashim, Shakwal, Kasap, Bashakwal, Akudash, verse 4, Wa'am, Bakuba, Hawa'ah, Wahaya, Araka, Shalashim, Shakwal. Yeah. Wa'am, Abun, Hamash, Shunium, Wa'id, Banasharium, Shana, Wahaya, Iraka, Azakar, Isharium, Shaqualium, Wa'anakoba, Asherat, Shaqualium, verse 6, Wa'am, Abun, Chadash, Wa'id, Ban Hamash, Shunium, Wahaya, Iraka, Hazakar, Habashah, Shaqualium, Kasap, Wanakoba, Iraka, Shalashath, Shaqualium Kasap, verse 7, Wa'am Mabun, Shashath, Shashiath, Shana, Wa'ma'ila, Zakar, Wahaya, Iraka, Chamashah, Ishar, Shaqual, Wanakoba, Ishara, Shaqualium, verse 8, Wa'am Mako'ah, Myraka, Wa'aim Yadwa, Lapunya Hakahun, Wahariyak, Aswa Kahun, Al Paya, Ashar, Dashyag Yad, Hanadar, Wariyakum, Wariyaknua, HaKahan, verse 9, Wa'am Bahama, Ashar, Yakoryabwa, Mamanah, Korban, La Yahweh, Kal Ashar, Yathan, Mamun La Yahweh, Yahya Kodash. And verse 10, or back to the English from verse 3. And thy estimation shall be of the male from 20 years old even unto 60 years old. Even thy estimation shall be 50 shekels of silver after the shekel of the sanctuary. And if it be a female, then thy estimation shall be 30 shekels. And if it be from 5 years old even unto 20 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 20 shekels, and for the female 10 shekels. And if it be from a month old, even unto 5 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 5 shekels of silver. And for the female, thy estimation shall be 3 shekels of silver. And if it be from 60 years old and above, if it be a male, then thy estimation shall be 15 shekels, and for the female, 10 shekels. But if he be poorer than thy estimation, then he shall present himself before the priest, and the priest shall value him according to his ability that vowed shall the priest value him. And if it be a beast whereof men bring an offering unto the Lord, all that any man giveth of such unto the Lord shall be holy. It's Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 10. We're going back to the Hebrew at verse 10. La'ai yachalap lachal yapunwa wala'ai yamiyar athwa tawa barai awa rai batwab wa'am hamar yamiyar bahama babahama wahaya ho'ah Wathamarafwa, Yahya Kodash, verse 11. Wa'am Kabahama, Tama'ah, Ashar La'aya Lakoryabwa, Mamana Korban, La Yahweh, Waha'imiyad, Athabahama, Lapanya HaKahan, verse 12. Waha'iriyak, HaKahan, Natha, Bantawab, Waban Ra'ai, Kairaka, HaKahan, Khan Yahya, verse 13, Wa'am Ga'al, Yagalana, Wayasap, Chamayashafwa, Al Iraka, verse 14, Wayashkaya, Yakodash, Athmayathwa, Kodash Layahawa, Wahiriyakwa, HaKahan, Bantuwa, Banrai, Kashar, Yairiyak, Athwa, HaKahan, Kan Yakwam, verse 15, Wa'am Hamakodash, Hamakwariyash, Yaga'al, Layathwa, Wayasap, Chamayash, Yes, Kasap, Iraka, Aliwa, Wahayalawa, verse 16, Wa'am, Mashadah, Akhazathwa, Yakoriyash, Ayash, Layahawa, Wahaya, Iraka, Lapia, Zariwa, Zarai, Hamar, Shariam, Achamashim, Shakwal, Kasap. I'm going to go back to the English from verse 10. Slaga, sir. You pass me a paper towel. Verse 16. Oh, wow, I appreciate it. And if a man, or Salaki from verse 10, he shall not alter it nor change it, a good for a bad, or a bad for a good. And if he shall at all change beast for beast, then it and the exchange thereof shall be holy. And if it be any unclean beast of which they do not offer a sacrifice unto the Lord, then he shall present the beast before the priest. And the priest shall value it, whether it be good or bad, as thou valuest who art the priest, so shall it be. But if he will at all redeem it, then he shall add a fifth part thereof into thy estimation. And when a man shall sanctify his house to be holy unto the Lord, then the priest shall estimate it, whether it be good or bad, as the priest shall estimate it, so shall it stand. And if he that sanctified it will redeem his house, then he shall add the fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be his. And if a man shall sanctify unto the Lord some part of a field of his possession, then thy estimation shall be according to the seed thereof. And a homer of barley seed shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. So this is all about finances. If you make a vow, if you basically bring in your property to the priest to represent that vow. We're going to go back to the English from verse 17, or select it back to the Hebrew from verse 17. We're still in Leviticus 26 and 17. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Antisocial and David and everybody else checking in. Leviticus 27 and 16 now. 27 and verse 17. Amashanath, Hayabal, Yakwariyash, Shadawa, Kairaka, Yakwam, verse 18. Wa'am Achar, Hayabal, Yakwariyash, Shadawa, Wachashab, Lawa, Akahun, Athakasap, Al Paya, Hashanyam, Hanawatharth, Ayed Shanath, Hayabal, Wanagarai, Maraka, verse 19, Wa'am Ga'al, Yaga'al Hashada, Hamakurayash, Athwo Esap, Kamashiath, Kasap, Iraka, Aliwa, Wakum, Lawa, verse 20, Wa'am, Laya, Salaki La'ah, Yagal, Athashada, Wa'amakar, Athashada, Laya Shachar, La'ah, Yagal, Iwad, verse 21, Wahaya Hashada, Matazathwa, Layabal, Kodash, Layahawa, Kashada, Hakarum, Lakahun, Dahaya, Akazathwa, verse 22, Wa'am, Ashada, Makunathwa, Ashar La'ah, Ashada, Akazathwa, Yakwariyash, Layahawa, verse 23, Wakashab Lawa, Hakahun, Ath, Wakasath, Hiraka, Aid Shanath, Hayabal, Wanathan, Atharaka, Laywam, Pawa'ah, Kodash La Yahweh. And back to the English from verse 17. If he sanctify his field from the year of Jubile, according to thy estimation, it shall stand. But if he sanctify his field after the Jubile, then the priest shall reckon unto him the money according to the years that remain, even unto the year of Jubile, and it shall be abated from thy estimation. And if he that sanctified the field will in any wise redeem it, then he shall add the fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be assured to him. And if he will not redeem the field, or if he had sold the field to another man, it shall not be redeemed any more. But the field, when it goeth out in the Jubile, shall be holy unto the Lord, as a field devoted. The possession thereof shall be the priest's. And if a man sanctify unto the Lord a field which he hath bought, which is not of the fields of his possession, then the priest shall reckon unto him the worth of thy estimation, even unto the year of the Jubile, and he shall give thine estimation in that day as a holy thing unto the Lord. And that's what we're going to pick up next week. I imagine him up here. Paul, which means horn. Yeah, yum, which is wine. La Yasha'ala, which means to Israel.
Imagine in the room, saw plenty of Hakadum, which means stand, turn, and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shbashmayim, Kodash Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakaka, Kabah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, the Flumino, Wakam, Kaliwa, Wasalakano, Kawakwa, Kaslakno, Kawakino, Wala, Kabayano, Banasawan, a ball, Kawashano, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Waka, Kamalakwa, Wahala, Watapara, Walamyu, Aman, the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For that is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Prayer for the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayat Allah. Wa Allahayim. Matazab Yahweh Wap Yahana. Halawapi, Hashrani, Hakaziani, Hakayali, Wahabwaki, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, what our money. The English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, troopers, and assistants. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. And so be it. Pray for the prophesied curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us. Thy prophet, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations, their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, its Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, the NASA space program, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, the cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathens that stand in the way, try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers. Punish all the heathen. Come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause to be known by all. And it is the angels that have done it. Cause to be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake thy company. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. Psalm face the front. Give one courtesy salute, men of Israel. I imagine Shabbat. I imagine Barak. Yahweh. That concludes the Sabbath service. We're going to pick up next week right where we left off at Leviticus 26 and 24.
That's it. Clap it up for the class. Once again, we're going to start at Leviticus chapter 27, verse 24. Salaki.
Shout out to Just Sergeant Pink.
Leviticus chapter 27, verse 24 for next week. Shalom.